Good morning, 8 minutes past 8 on Wednesday morning here on The Breakfast Show. Campaigners against Shrewsbury's North West Relief Road held another protest outside a council meeting yesterday.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
The protest was held outside Shire Hall as a planning committee discussed the carbon impact of the 7-kilometre bypass. Latest figures using a new government formula for measuring emissions show the carbon created during construction, maintenance and usage has doubled. The committee agreed to extend the council's timeframe to offset the negative carbon effect from 2030 to 2050. Our political reporter Rob Trigg spoke with these campaigners.
Steve Boulding from Bathchurch, which is 8 miles northwest of Shrewsbury. Building more roads is never the answer. It doesn't boost the economy. It's a drag on the economy with all the associated deleterious effects on the climate and people's health. The answer to moving people around and freight sustainably is rail at the heart of everything. Everything else fits into that. So we have far better and more frequent train services on electrified lines. You have electric buses which are meshing in and out with those train services at a lot of new and reopened stations as well as existing ones. You have secure cycle parking and electric bike charging points at all stations, and that way you give people the option of walking, cycling, taking train or bus to practically everywhere from everywhere they want to go, even in a semi-rural county like Shropshire.
Shropshire is peppered with market towns. To build a rail network that links all the market towns surely would create more carbon than the North West Relief Road.
No, absolutely not, because most of the lines are already there. The only major town that's really not connected any longer to the rail network, sadly, is Market Drayton. Other than that, all the other market towns are either connected or very close by an existing railway line.
So my name's Marina Cherm, and I'm from Bathchurch, North Shropshire. I can't change the whole car-making industry and the whole traffic system and the whole transport system of the UK or the world alone. And that's why it's great to be with other people who think like me and who are going, this is outdated dinosaur thinking that I knew 30 years ago and did research on. Think of all the benefits that could come. I'm sure there's going to be sacrifices on an individual level, absolutely. And there are going to be businesses and individuals who can't kind of do all these friendly eco ways of travelling, and we still want to travel and need to travel. But let's be ingenious with it. There's good stuff out there. Why are we pumping into this project? Still, it's bloody exhausting. Come on, Shropshire. Come on.
John Hargreaves, I chair Market Drayton Climate Action. With the new carbon assessments, Shropshire Council cannot meet, and their planning officers agree they cannot meet their commitments in the action plan that they've put together following declaring a climate emergency in 2019.
But people have come here from all over the county. Yeah. Surely some of them would have driven or taken the bus today.
Yes. I think people here will have tried to come by public transport if possible. That is not very easy from Market Drayton. But yes, most people will have travelled by car. We're not asking to go back to the Stone Age and leave all the cars in garage, but we have to change our driving behaviours, and building new roads, all the evidence shows, just encourages more driving, more vehicles to fill them. It's not the solution to our transport problems.
Our political reporter Rob Trigg with some of those campaigners. Cllr Dan Morris, who's in charge of highways at Shropshire Council, says the thousands of tonnes of carbon generated by pressing ahead with the road needs to be put into context.
That is 0.00001% of the UK's carbon emissions. The UK is not going to miss its carbon targets for 2030 based on the updated figures from the North West Relief Road. So I think it's important to see that in context. The UK carbon emissions are 384 million tonnes for 2023. China is building extra capacity that would be nearly 4 times the amount as UK currently produces, national UK. So I think it is important to see that figure in context. You also see the recent testimonials from the fire service, from the NHS, they all say that this road will make a huge difference to them. So I wonder what the campaigners think about that. This road is literally going to save lives. It's going to save time for the emergency services, and that's why they are backing this road. And to be honest with you, the only way this road is going to get built, I'm saying this in mind with the council elections coming up on the 1st of May, is if you vote Conservative. And we're the only ones that want to build the road.
Dan Morris there, the councillor in charge of highways at Shropshire Council. The next step is to bring negotiations with landowners to a conclusion so the full business case can be considered by the council before it's sent to the government. That's now unlikely to happen before May's local election, delaying the road further. Have your say on that. 08000 321 333 is the WhatsApp number. Start your message with the word Shrop. You could call 0808 100 96 96. If you want to email me, adam.green@bbc.co.uk.